So, hey, have you spoken to a lender recently and they told you that you don't qualify for a mortgage? Don't feel bad. A lot of times people don't qualify right away. I'm going to share with you a sad story, and don't be this sad story. So, 42 months ago, a client reached out to me, wasn't able to help, had some credit concerns. However, has full-time job and lives at home. At the time, we talked about, hey, what do you think you'd be comfortable with paying for a mortgage? We discerned. Hey, have you spoken to a lender and they told you that you don't qualify? Don't feel bad. It happens a lot. Actually, a lot of people that I speak to can't help right now, but will give a roadmap on what they need to do, as well as a point of when to get back to us. So I'm going to share somewhat of a bittersweet story. A client was connected to me 42 months ago. I know because I went back on my texts of when we first communicated. At the time, there were some credit issues, but there were definitely some silver linings. One of those silver linings is that this person wasn't renting, so did not have a rent payment, had a full-time job, again, living at home paying zero. So I said, one of my favorite tips to give to buyers is to make a fake payment. So why don't you pretend that you have to pay $1,500 a month, start putting that in the bank. Now, if said client followed that tip, 42 months later would have 63 grand. If they were only able to bank half of that, that would be over $31,000. Now, I didn't beat him up. I had empathy as we were on the phone and reconnected. I said, "Man, that's a bummer that you weren't able to do that. Why don't we try it? Why don't you see if you can do this time around? And let's see if you're able to do that." Number one, what this makes you do is it creates forced savings. And then number two, what it does is it helps you see what it's like to have to pay a mortgage payment. Because let me tell you, if you don't pay it by the first, they're calling you, they're emailing you, they're texting you. Once you go past 15 days, you got to pay a late charge. And once you go past 30 days, they're going to report that on your